Hello, my Aquariuses, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And of course, I am Debbie. So we're going to be doing the readings for March 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I've done a video, an overview video of, what is it? What did I call it? A time for wishes, because the reading was really quite good, and I did like it. I was like, wow, this is so much better than I even thought. But it is I also talk about the things that are going on with March. And March, there's a lot of changes for you, my Aquariuses. It may feel rough, it may feel bumpy, but you've got this, and this is that growing pains. This is the birth canal, and you're ready. You're ready to start that new life, or the new challenge, or the new job, or just the new pace. Okay, so just hold on, stay strong. It's going to be amazing. We just got to get through it. Okay, so anyway, in the video, I also tell you that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. And again, like I said, Saturn is leaving Aquarius, and then it's going into Pisces, and that'll be kind of interesting. It'll be kind of interesting for you. You will feel that little bit of that relief, but then Pluto goes into Aquarius, and there is a lot of change in thoughts. And in fact, it's going to pull you out of your comfort zone, my Aquarians, but you are going to feel very empowered during this time, okay? So just go with it. Just embrace it, and just know that you have been made for this moment and this time. Okay, so let's see. Higher power, what do you want to say for our Aquariuses? What do you want to tell our Aquariuses? And history does repeat itself, and okay, these three cards wanted to stay out, so we will let them stay out. Let's see what we've got here for you. But history repeats itself, but my Aquarians, you don't. You don't. So whatever that means, you just take that. Okay, first card is the Knight of Fire. So Knight's underlying energy is fire. This is fire. Remember, Knights are directional. So when they're going their way, when we figure out, or when they figure out, whoever it is that's riding this horse figures out the way that they want to go, that is the way. They don't back down. That's the way they go. Knights are also warriors. In many ways, this is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries is the one that has Jupiter, so it's a positive energy. It's a really, it's an empowering energy. It is an energy of very good fortune, passionate, burning, very determined energy. So there is something going on in your energies that once you get ignited, once you get lit, you're going to follow that through. You're going to follow it, and it's going to excite you. Again, I'm going to tell you, it's probably not going to be comfortable, but it's almost like you're going to be like a person obsessed. It's like, no, I know, but I have to do this. Debbie, I have to do this. So it's kind of this obsessive energy, and you're like, you're going to try to pull back on the reins, and you can pull back on those reins. I promise you, you can, and you can disconnect the reins too. I do want you to know, because it's always our choices. We do have choices, but it's just kind of like you're going to, and even if you do pull back, you're just going to be like watching, and, you just kind of like, and I don't ride horses, but, like you're like that horse with the bit between its teeth, like, oh, I got to do this. Anyway, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. I like how, he actually looks, even though he's a tad overdressed, he looks like, he's not being bothered by the horse's energy at all. Not at all. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. The one thing I like about the Knight of Fire more than the Knight of Air, the Knight of Air just rushes right into it. This one, you're just kind of holding on a little bit. But I do feel like there's this, it just feels like it's pushing me. Again, it is always choices. It is always choices. And if you're aware that the energies are trying to push you, it doesn't mean you have to go with that flow. Okay? It really doesn't. Choices. You do have choices, my Aquarians. the Four of Water. But then you come to the Four of Water, which is that in-between stage. So here's this, the horse has the bit between its mouth. It wants to go, it wants to go. The Four of Water is that in-between stage. So it's kind of saying, do I, I want, do I stay? Do I go? What am I supposed to do? I just don't know. This is the Four of Cups. Cups is water, Cancer, Scorpio, but it's also Pisces. And there's so much of this Pisces energy that's just pushing. And it's like, I'm getting Neptune in Pisces, and that's where we really don't even know what Neptune wants to do. Neptune is so deep and so mysterious. It's like, we're like, I want to see my path. I want to see a little bit more. I don't necessarily have to see it all. It doesn't have to be clear, but can you give me a glimpse? So 4 has stability, organization, and leadership. So it does have a good foundational energy, but the Four of Cups is that, that person looking at the 3 cups saying, oh, okay, this is my life. This is my life. There's this mysterious hand coming over here giving this other one, and yet it's kind of like that person may not be ready to look over, may not want to look over, may not want to really, maybe I'm not happy with what this is all about, but I don't know that I want to go that route either. So that Four of Water is what I call that in-between stage. And, this is part of the, the thing, like I said with this, it's like, well, change, change for change's sake. Change sake. We don't want that. We don't want to change just to have something changed, just because we're in that in-between stage. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So interesting with that too. Let's see what we've got here. The Two of Air, decisions, choices. Air energy, sword energy, your energy, Gemini, and Aquarius, and Libra energy. Thought processes, thinking things through. So here we've got this, I've almost got this obsession. I'm in this in-between boredom stage, and then this Two of Air. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I see the woman with the 2 swords, and she's got the blindfold, and yet at any point she can take the blindfold off. She's not a prisoner. It's, the only thing about the Two of Air, it is paralysis through analysis. And the thing is, sometimes we think we have to do something, and these energies are so strong, so that's probably why you think you have to. The thing is, you really don't have to do anything. Just calm your mind a little bit. Let things settle down a little bit. Pray, meditate, do the things that helps to calm your brain a little bit more so. And I know you're in kind of that in-between stage, and it's like, I want change. But we don't want change just for change's sake. Okay, and I do know that this is like pushing you to say, but I just feel like, and maybe you do. Maybe this is where you're going to go. You can just breathe through it. Breathe. Take some meditation classes. Do some deep breathing. Listen to some really good, calming music, and just do some breathing. In through your nose, hold it, out through your mouth. And just connect with your higher power, because the Two of Air, that, like I said, there's that loose wire energy with the Two of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate. Pretending there is no problem. If there's a problem, hey, it's okay to just say there's a problem. It doesn't, we all think that every time we identify a problem, we have to fix it right there and then. And you know what does fix a lot of problems? Time. Time fixes a lot of problems. Okay, so let's see, John Holland, let's see what else we might have here for my Aquarians. Here we go. Higher power, Holy Spirit. My Aquarian, your guys are so, well, I don't know that you're all on edge, but it's just like you can just feel that there is change so much around you. Here we go. Firm foundation. This is the Four of Earth. 4 again is, stability, organization. And this is about, now normally this has reciprocity. This has giving or taking. This has protecting your energies. But this is also about, there is this sense, this is your sacral, I'm sorry, this is your root and your sacral and even up to your solar plexus. So there is some chakra, there is that natural energy. Just know, this has that sense of there is a stability. You are stable right now. Kind of a, you're where you're supposed to be. Should you decide to go any of these directions, you bring this with you, okay? You bring this firm foundation with you. You bring your history with you. Remember I said history repeats. You bring your history, your experiences with you wherever you go, my Aquarians. Trust in that. Trust in you. Trust in you, okay? I know these energies are just so, that night of fire, just, oh, come on, let's do something different. Let's do it. That Four of Water, oh my gosh, we're so bored here. And the Two of Air, aren't you going to make a decision? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But the interesting thing about this, my Aquarians, is that you actually have all of the signs here. You've got your fire energy, you've got your water energy, you've got your air energy, and you also have your earth energy. So it's a very well balanced energies, but all of these energies have some changes happening. So let us see. Just relax, just calm down. Like I said, time does, time solves a lot of things. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Angels of Abundance, what do we have from you? Okay, reversed. Successful funding. Oh my goodness, Libra got this too. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. And I'll tell you the same thing I told Libra. If God gives, I think it was Libra that got this, if God gives you the idea, if God puts you on the path, then he will make sure you have the money to succeed. Okay? So let's see what we've got going on here. So let things unravel, not unravel, let things roll out. Let things happen. You don't have to rush into anything unless you feel like it's time. Okay, but again, meditation is a really good answer to help you calm down, especially with these energies. I give you big hugs, my Aquarians. Crystal or energy, rhodochrosite. There's so many I just like to say, even if I say it wrong. Service, contentment, healing emotional wounds, renewal of passion. I like that for you. So my Aquarians, if you're feeling like you're being stretched, you are. Okay, my Aquarians, take a look at that video. You'll understand a little more why. Okay. If you want to support me, please go down and like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. That helps to support my channel. I am now on Rumble, so if you're watching me on Rumble, rumble me. As always, though, my Aquarians, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.